Alright, and we are back with at least a new or different game. So we are seeing about some baking, you know. Like it's of course interesting to see how bread is made. So let's approach the question with trying out the bread, not bread making, but bakery simulator, which most probably would imagine there are also other kinds of bread to make than only like normal like bread, but pastries and whatever. So indeed we are back, and most probably should increase audio level a bit for this suit. So there we are quite close now to peaking, so should be quite optimal audio level. Oh, hello there, Jax. Good to see you, and hopefully you have had a good week this far also. And also otherwise, let's see how this bakery business works out for us. So oh, all right, and let's then move towards the game proper here gradually, maybe. All right, now our ears saw off better, so that should be a pretty good position overall. And let's then see about the game itself soon. So welcome, and certainly good to have you all again here, having visited cabin content, otherwise taken some time. Hello there, Raven. It's good to see you again, and certainly always appreciated. You are quite a regular by now, so that's of course highly appreciated, might add. So let's then move towards the game and see about how bread is made. Welcome all. Oh, hello there, Red Claw also. Oh, good to have you here. So let's move towards the game and see how we are supposed to run bakery in the game. So there we go, bakery simulator. So let's then start out with the game and see what it looks like, shall we? First of all, switch over to the game here. There we are, and we need to create a new player first. So let's name our profile after ourselves, of course. Hopefully also Raven and Redclaw have had a good week this far. Alright, now what can we set here? Rename, reset, delete. Alright. Tutorial. We can't even choose new game. So on the corkboard you can find a list of shops with current orders. Each of them has a draft. Alright, that was quick. There we go. Welcome to your bakery. Your biggest dream come true. Didn't know that owning a bakery was this one's biggest dream. You've opened your very own bakery and you're ready to flood the city with fresh pastries. Alright, that sounds worrying. The city is flooded with pastries. However, it's just the beginning. There is a lot of hard work ahead of you. Build reputation, gain experience, and become successful in the world of baking. There's a lot of responsibilities, but don't worry, you'll make it. After all, this is all you've dreamed of. The first order is waiting for you. Was unaware that this one's foremost dream was owning a bakery, but now we know. So, let's go. Alright, use WSDA to move around the bakery, control the crouch, use mouse to control the camera. Alright. Nice enough, we even have some nice potted plants going on the shelf apparently. So let's move about. Now go to the ordering board and press left mouse button on the folder. So is this then the ordering board? Yes. 5-minute bakery, 3 breakfast bun. Alright, press R. On the left side is a list of shops with current orders. Now only one order is available, but later in the game you'll be able to pick more than one request from a much longer listing. Press R. On the right side you'll find map with marked shops. Alright, there's the shop. Based on it you can check the location of orders and decide which part of the city you want to make a delivery to. Also, now pick the available order and press confirm. There we go. After selecting order, it will appear on the ordering board. Press. There we go. But before you move further, let me teach you about the recipe book. Very well. To open the radial menu, press tab. Alright. Here is the radial menu where you can switch between multiple tools and categories. Select recipe book now. Here are all the recipes you already know. Right now it's not that much, but don't worry. With every new level you'll earn new ones. Bookmarks on the side make navigation easier. Each recipe contains information about the steps required to prepare the order, as well as ingredients, mixing time, ingredients and baking time. Ingredients twice even. You can choose number of products to bake by using arrows. The recipe will adjust accordingly. Alright. Ask to close. The checklist is visible to the right side of the screen. It helps you to follow through the recipe and complete it perfectly. Perfect. Very well. So, then we need to, of course, press R to continue. Are you prepared for some baking? Yes, good. Press left mouse button on the bowl to pick it up. Alright. This bowl is average and small, but don't worry, during the game you'll be able to unlock bigger and more professional bowls. You'll also be able to upgrade their capacity. 2.1 kilograms, so indeed we are not going to be making very many buns in a bowl of that size, no. So, let's then press R again to continue. So, now it's time to collect the needed ingredients. Go to the ingredients rack. Alright, here we have butter, yeast, sugar, water, milk. Sure. Bottom left corner of the screen you can find scoops. For now you just need 1 gram/milliliter scoop. Alright, there's the scoop. So Q and E are just scoop size. So the breakfast bun takes 3 grams sugar, 150 grams wet flour, 60 milliliters water, 60 milliliters milk, 6 grams yeast. There's no butter in it, so why is the butter then flashing? Oopsie, look at the checklist. It seems you added wrong ingredient. What will you do now? So we are forced to make a mistake for learning purposes, clearly. So what will you do now? By the way, anytime you make mistake, you will see exclamation mark icon next to the fail step. Yeah, a exclamation mark is even swaying around inside the breakfast bun. Don't worry, this mistake can be fixed easily. You can remove only the last added ingredient by pointing on the ingredient container. Alright, and more ingredients can be removed using the trash bin. There's the trash bin. Alright, we threw ingredients away. Remember, with this method you can get rid of the entire content of the bowl. Sure. You can also use trash bin to throw away other things like burnt bread or used bread crumbs. Anyway, let's get back to the baking. Look at ingredients rack. It seems one of the ingredients you need is missing. Don't worry, this is where the baking supplies tab in the radial menu comes handy. Press tab. Baking supplies tab is where you can buy missing ingredients. Now choose the missing product. Buy to pay for wet flour. Purchased products don't immediately arrive to your bakery. Usually you have to wait for the delivery to get them. This can be a little troublesome, right? However, you can speed up the delivery process, but be careful, it may cost you a little. Press U on wet flour to speed up the delivery process. Alright, so we press U there. There is one simple trick which will help you avoid paying for a faster delivery or waiting for ingredients to arrive. Just buy all the missing products before choosing an order. Being prepared for the day will save you some money. Well, fair enough. So, we now know of the one simple trick. Now, with all necessary ingredients, you can finally start preparing your order. Now we can go back to the scoop tool. This time you can choose different sizes of scoop. To change the size, press E, Q or roll the mouse wheel. You can collect ingredients by clicking left mouse button every time you use the scoop, or pressing and holding left mouse button. While holding it, the spoon will refill itself one by one. Collect the ingredients in the bowl. So we do have the and we needed 150 grams, so now we have enough flour. We needed 60 milliliters milk, there we go, 3 grams sugar, and then we would like to open also the other side of the how can we open the rest of the recipe? Alright, that's quite less than handy. Like that it suddenly decides that you're not seeing the whole. Odd. All right. Let's see the inputs. Baking supplies, customization, decrease action. Yes. Increase action. Progression. Show hide checklist. Alright, it's T. Yes, that helps considerably when we see the complete checklist how to make our breakfast bun. New try. Oh, continue try. 60 milliliters water, so 20 grams scoops. There we go. 6 grams yeast. There we go. Good job. Now you can mix all the ingredients. Transfer dough to mixer by pressing left mouse button on the bowl. Alright, there's the mixer. Now press the button on the mixer casing and wait for the dough to be ready. Watch the widget carefully so you don't overmix the batter. Don't you think the mixing process could be a little shorter? We have the perfect solution for that, upgrading the machine. What if this one likes exactly this machine? Point at the mixer's bowl and press the U. Alright, turbo mode. just push the purchase button to buy it. What if this one like the basic mixer, favorite machine? There we go. After purchasing the mixer upgrade, the turbo mode will appear. Press and hold mixer button during the mixing process to speed it up. So how, and it's made by Mixerios, really. Alright. Right, how do we turn this off? Alright, 100% is overmixed. Because it very much doesn't take it back. So it's like slight problems mixing too much. Maybe like unplug it or something because take, and then it takes nothing. And we have 500 gram scoop, so it's not problem with the scoop. I have to say that the tutorial is kind of problematic. But if we push reset tutorial and try again, maybe with more luck. So now we know. Alright, and now we get to try again. And then we add milk and water. There we go. Add yeast. And add 3 grams of sugar. And now we again get to try mixing it to have a catastrophe. Alright, now it accepted to stop mixing, so we did much better. There's our duff. There are various forms of pastries from long bread to croissant. As you gain more and more experience, you will learn how to create different forms, but for now you need to form buns. Yes. Dividing duff is the first minigame. Wait for the indicator to reach the green area and press spacebar. If you do it in the red or yellow area, you will receive minus points to the final score. Right, traditional timing game it is. There we go for some perfect bun. Forming the duff is the second minigame. Grab the ring and move the mouse to match the images with their shadows. Alright, we need to push R. Alright. Now put your freshly formed buns on the tray. Hold the tray and click on the buns to move them. Where's the tray? Alright, there's the tray. So, any in the chat enjoy baking? Do know that at least Jax does, because to remember. It's finally time to remember you have made cakes. It's finally time to bake your buns. However, you have just an old oven for now. Don't worry, you will acquire better ovens later in the game. Put trays with buns in the orange highlighted area in the oven. Close the oven and wait for buns to bake. Be careful, this oven doesn't have a timer, so it's important to check the baking process from time to time. Let's close the oven first. There we go. While holding tray with baked pastries, press left mouse button on the crate to place the buns inside. Pick up the crate and place an orange highlight at the blue area next to the door. The crate will then be moved to the delivery car. Remember that later in the game you'll be able to stack crates on top of each other to deliver multiple orders. Now the order is ready for delivery. Move to the door and press left mouse button on it to leave the bakery. Here you can choose which order you want to deliver. You've got only one order available, so we already picked it for you. Press move to city button to move to city. Move to city. Very well. Right, the loading time for the delivery part seems to be quite long. There we go. This is not the end of your task. Delivering the orders is as important as preparing them. During this part of your job, you have to be as fast as possible. Remember to watch the timer on the top of the screen. Alright. Later in game you'll be able to hire a courier to deliver orders for you. That will be nice, right? In the bottom left corner you can see a mini-map that will help you navigate through the city streets. To check the whole view of the area you can open the city map. Alright, we collided with someone. Alright. It's not as much comic bakery as trunk bakery. Score 100%, delayed 0%, 150 and 5 XP. Golden bread, sourdough starter, 300 bowl capacity. Alright, back to bakery. That was quite the delivery, one might say. So, makeover, you say. It's time for a bakery renovation to give it a fresh feel. To do this, press tab and choose customize. Point at the main table and press mouse button. What would then be the main table? We can also change flooring. What is the main table? Wouldn't it be this? We can also Are we not pointing at the main table? Really? Alright, you have just completed your first order. Don't forget what you learned today. It will be useful in your further experience as a baker. Good luck! So that was the tutorial. Alright, so then we should be considering more baking most probably. So let's see about what we can do baking wise next. How are we time wise? Alright, about halfway into the stream, so let's see about more baking then. Start a new day. Proceed. One bronze bread, like really? Order one bread. Sure. Let's make one bread. So we need rye flour, water, olive oil, yeast, salt, sugar. We do have olive oil, we do have rye flour. Let's start with the bowl. So let's put into the bowl first of all rye flour, 500 grams. There we go. Water 300 milliliters. There we go. 50 milliliters olive oil. 5 grams yeast. There we go. 5 grams salt. And 2 grams sugar. Can anyone really detect like 2 grams of sugar? Let's mix it. Maybe some turbo. Not that it takes very long anyway. Some boosting. Now our dough has been mixed, so we put it onto the forming table. And now we need to form a bread. According to the image, this is a round bread. There we go for correct bread forming. Needs some baking, so there we go. It's oven time. Boost. Also the oven has a boost button. At least it didn't explode yet, so we pushed the boost a little. Alright, it only boosts when pressed. So our bread will be done soon. There we go. Looks great. And then we need to do the driving mini game. Alright, let's deliver some bread. Kind of has a high carbon footprint when you think about that you're driving to deliver a single bread. Really. So let's wait so we get to deliver our bread. Of course, we pass in every manner known to man or beast. Alright, certainly not delayed. Looking good. Alright, we leveled up in relationship with the 5-minute bakery. Interestingly, they call themselves 5-minute bakery while they are actually ordering bread from this one's bakery. Very honest. Very honest. Don't you say. And back to the bakery we are. let's see for our next order. 2 bronze bread, so we made so much bread that we want more bread. Very well, very well. Let's make 2 bronze bread and the recipe has been automatically tuned. Hopefully we don't run out of ingredients. So let's add some rye flour. There we go, 1 kilogram flour. 600 milliliters water. 100 milliliters olive oil. 10 grams yeast. 10 grams salt. And 4 grams sugar. Still quite suspicious whether you can detect like the minimal amount of sugar added. So there we are. Mixing time. Let's use some turbo boost. There we go. Enough turbo boost for you. Turn it off. Take out the duff. Forming time. And we are making again round bread. Now we need to split it. Pretty good split. And then it's forming time. First bread done, form the second. There we go, bread formed. Let's put them onto our baking tray. Oven time. Maybe push some boost. Alright, it actually draws it on the oven door texture, so let's push a bit of the boost. Alright, do not think we are going to boost more. And soon our masterpiece of bread will be done. 1 minute baking sounds quite little. There we are. Looks good. Alright, into the box you go. And now we have 2 bread to deliver and we have like 15 minutes of time, so we could as well crawl with the bread and wouldn't miss our delivery deadline. So, how are you enjoying the baking game? Please feel free to tell in the chat how you like the bakery simulator, whether you want to see more work at the bakery or not, because this is probably kind of not the world's most sophisticated game this far. It seems like it's a little bit maybe simple. You bake and then you bake. then you bake a different shape of a bread. Alright, this time also the delivery is further away, but when you have like 15 minutes to make your drive, it's kind of like it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, this would most probably take the bridge, so it's one. One block further. Much longer a drive, but we also have more time to drive, so there we go. No delay penalty. Oh, thank you, Raven. Some baking with the she-wolf. Fair enough. And we again leveled up in our interactions with this bakery, and we now have 2 reputation. Today's rewards: old-fashioned loaf, silver loaf, farmer's loaf, wholemeal flour plus 300 bowl capacity. Is it always the same bowl, or do we get more bowls at some point? Like, because of course it's like if you have only a single bowl, it might get a bit difficult to overall produce different pastries with reliability. And let's see how we are doing time wise. Right, 1 hour, so we have still about 30 minutes of prime time baking. So let's then go for another day in the bakery, shall we? So let's see how our baking career continues. Very well. So, start a new day, indeed. 3rd day in the bakery. Now we have 2 orders, so we should first of all produce 2 silver loaf. Alright, it even puts our picture there, nice. We should order more rye flour at some point. We should also order more water at some point. It looks like we are not yet running out of anything, so baking time. 640 milliliter water. Alright, this spends a lot of water. There we go. 820 grams wet flour. There we go. Sourdough starter. 300 milliliters. There we go. .24 grams salt. And that's it. So it's time to mix our creation. Mixes really fast, no need for turbo boost. Mixes like in seconds. Forming time. And it's like, I think that would be a long bread. Right, pretty good split, and then we rotate icons of bread to form our bread into nice shapes. There we go. Baking time. Alright, let's push for some boost. At least it smokes nicely, if nothing else, like when you push the boost. Alright, and that would be getting close to done right about now. Let's pack the order. Can we accept another order? Apparently not. So let's deliver that one and then see about the other order, because do not think we will run out of time by far. Let's see how far we have to drive. So just like rush through the city. After all, we have bread to deliver. Alright, quick turn. Get out of the way, we have bread. Back to bakery. And let's see how we can accept the other order. next. Alright, it's a new day, so we missed one order. 3 silver loaf, 3 old-fashioned loaves, so because we can confirm only one order. These are pretty much the same, but let's make some old-fashioned loaf for like something different. We apparently can accept only one order at a time. Right, we are aware of the help. And it doesn't bounce anymore. So let's see if we have enough ingredients. Bowl out and 960 milliliters of water. Wholemeal flour. 2.3 kilograms apparently. Or is it 1.23? Not very clear. Wholemeal flour. Let's first add 1 kilogram in any case. Let's then add the 200 grams and then the 30. There we go. Sourdough starter 450 milliliters. $36 grams salt. There we go. Mixing time. We indeed do not need any turbo boost for the mixer with this bread. Almost perfect division. Another one. There we go. Shaping time. So let's shape all of our buns into long breads. Baking time. Alright, that's quite good amount of boost, and our oven still didn't catch on fire, so that's also nice. Alright, these look nice, very old-fashioned indeed. Into the bakery box you go. Delivery driver time again. And let's see how our delivery run goes this time. Because of course it's always kind of not the most reliable thing ever. Especially as it tends to be that your car kind of doesn't self-center. It's a little wobbly to drive, so. Fast lane. It doesn't appear there are any fines. Alright, that's not passable because there's some kind of police blockade, so let's make sure the police see how well the bakery drives. Really. There we are. Fortunately, we still have so much time that it doesn't really matter even if we do not make it very quickly. We could also take the longer route. So some maximum speed driving. Yeah, the main issue with the driving part is that it doesn't really, the car doesn't really self-center at all, so it's like, looks quite wobbly in traffic. There we go. Again leveled up and we gain also sesame, and again the bowl capacity increases. Back to bakery it is. Alright, that's located closer, and let's do some more old-fashioned loaf. Let's see if we need to order more ingredients. So we shall of course first take the order sheet. Yeah, we have only 500 milliliters of water. We need to order more water, more wholemeal flour, and Not yet more sourdough starter, so did the instant delivery. That wasn't like money would be the issue. There we go. Order. All right. Alright, now we have about correct amount, so we need 1.23, so oops, alright, 102. There we go, most complicated ever. There we go, and then the 36 grams of salt. And that would be ready to be mixed, and you certainly do not need the turbo button. Just turn it on and blink and it's done almost. Very fast mix. Alright, rounder divider, but do we need one of those for 3 loaves? So there we go. And then we do the forming mini game for precisely formed bread. Alright, there we go. Let's push the boost button because it's fun. There we are. Some hot baking. And it's delivery drive time. Remember to provide your customers the best quality products. This will help you gain experience and build your reputation in the city. That was really quick delivery. And almost level up. Oh, that's a shame. It would be nice to have you at Animus, of course, but it is what it is, and hopefully you have a good time there if you're traveling for like vacation slash like. Let's see how we are doing time wise. That has been at least quite nice time baking. Alright, it's almost half past, so do think we are going to finish here rather than starting yet another baking round. So let's then finish here properly. So wish you hopefully next year. That would be again very nice to remember your cake you brought to the Conops, which was good eating. So baking expert all the same, clearly in the bakery special. So you have also some experience in baking very clearly. And it's of course appreciated. Yeah, would also describe the cake as quite powerful. It certainly kept the Conops going, if nothing else. So also in that respect certainly enjoyed the cake to still remember it, which is of course a certain honor also. There we go. So switch to the main screen, and of course wish you all a pleasant rest of the evening, and hopefully you join also. We are doing next stream on Thursday, so should be good also then, and hopefully you have good rest of the evening and good Wednesday. We will be doing another one on Thursday, so let's see who we will raid, who's doing what. All right. All right, and we should be now able to see who we will raid. Yes. So Hanta is playing Tekken 8. Hean is playing Dave the Diver. That's a pretty nice, calm game. So we should also stream that at some point. And who else is doing what? Yep, let's go for Hean and Dave the Diver. Let's see first of all that they are still playing. Yes, they are. So let's rate them. So once again, thank you for joining, and we'll see you on Thursday. There we are.